you imagine you're like out there swimming, right? You're out there swimming. You don't even know about this. And then you see this like statue and you're like, I would freak out. Like if I didn't know about this, I would be like, what the heck is that? Another fact, the world's heaviest jack-o'-lantern weighed 2,684 pounds, like 2 ounces. The pumpkin made its debut at the Lutzburg Pumpkin Festival in Baden-Württemberg. Apologies if I say that incorrectly. In Germany, on November 6th, 2021, and it wasn't your average jack-o'-lantern either. It was etched with a face and other decorations, including stars and heraldic scenes. Americans spend more than $100 on Halloween. In 2023, National Retail Federation reported that Americans spend an average of $108.24 on Halloween-related items, including costumes, candy, and decorations. Pumpkins are classified as a fruit, not as a vegetable. I did not know that. Basically, anything that originates from the likes of a flower is technically a fruit. Halloween originated from an ancient Celtic So the origins of Halloween date back 2,000 years to the ancient Celtic festival of Samhain, which was celebrated on October 31st, on the eve of their new year, according to History Channel. The Celts believed that the dead returned to Earth that night, and so they lit bonfires and donned costumes to ward off the ghosts. Pop culture has a big influence on Halloween costumes. Halloween looks can be silly, funny, or cute. According to Visual Capitalist in 2023, the top Halloween costumes for adults were: number 1, this was 2023, literally just 2 years ago, y'all. Barbie, a princess, Spider-Man, a witch, and number 5, a fairy. But full on Barbie. Look at this one. This is a cool one. I know this. Reese's Cups are America's favorite candy. And I'm telling y'all, I'm reading this in regular time. Like, I didn't pre-read this or anything. So, like, I'm serious. Like, I love Reese's Cups and Butterfingers, number 2 for sure. But I love me a good Reese's Cup. And just to see that it's America's favorite candy, I'm just like, yeah, baby. That's what I'm talking about. So, there's no wrong way to eat a Reese's, especially on Halloween. According to the candystore.com, Reese's Cups were the top candy last year, followed by M&M's and hot tamales. I love hot tamales. Sully